Alright, what's up, guys? Long time no see. So I'm in here pushing my kids, so it might get a little weird. I might look a little weird. So I know I haven't been around in a while. I haven't really been thinking about crazy stuff online too much. Just been working, trying to raise my kids. But did you guys see the alien stuff? So they posted a picture on Twitter, and it's two giant white guys talking to Trump. And a couple of these were big sites. And then the whole, I saw a video of Republicans and Democrats are fighting against certain courts not allowing out certain alien projects that they had that declassified or whatever, right? And they're really pushing the alien shit than the movie Disclosure, right? Everyone's talking how bad the movie Disclosure is too, right? And when I saw the movie reviews of Disclosure, I'm like, there's a movie called Disclosure out right now? So then it kind of popped into my head. Now hang with me now. Here's my conspiracy side coming out. Hang with me. The year's 2030. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy, right? Right? The year's 2030. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Everyone thinks that means like authoritarian top-down system like China. What if, right? What if 2030 is when their gods or the aliens come back, right? And that's the great deception in the Bible. That's the wheat and the tares part in the Bible. You'll own nothing because the aliens either came and took it, or you're too busy running for your life. And maybe we'll be happy because the aliens showed us the way, and they're really our gods. Right? Do you think that might be it? The whole 2030 thing they've been talking about for a while. Agenda 2030, Project 2025 could be getting ready for that, right? Like the whole 2030 thing, I remember they've been talking about since I started this whole endeavor. And that was in 2008. I got out of prison in 2008. And I was just sitting there getting high on heroin, fucking watching all these videos, freaking out, dude. Try being the biggest junkie on the planet, but yet you're trying to tell people to do better and to do the God. They're all Satanists. They're gonna kill us all. I had this epiphany a while back. It was like 2-3 weeks ago. And I've pretty much been thinking this whole way ever since. So people subscribe to the simulation theory, right? And that's where this is a computer and nothing's real and we're just in here in a simulation, kind of like Vanilla Sky. Now, I think we're in one of the 7 realms. I think we're in the underworld. I think we're in hell, like, hello. I think we're born into these realities, just like where there needs to be a place for evil, right? The yin and the yang. There's a place for good, but there also has to be a place for evil, especially if we're in a duality. There has to be a spot for it, and I think we're here for now. But the way that this guy explained it to me was, look at it as if this is God's simulation, right? He created it. And when you get a simulation, there's already pre-programmed people in it. Think of a video game, right? There's NPCs in that video game that you have to go and get your quests from. You have to go and beat the big bad, right? And they're programmed to do that stuff. This is why you say to yourself, why would a government make a law, like let's say California, where they made a law where it's illegal for a teacher to tell the parent that they want to transition or cut their wiener off? Why would that even be a thought in someone's head, let alone brought up to a school board, or a legislation, let alone passed and made into actual thing, right? A law. It wouldn't make sense to any of us, right? Because we're normal people. But it would make more sense if you realized it was a programmed agenda in the video game that was already going to happen already. In the beginning it was written, right? So think of that, right? Think of that. That's why Donald Trump, when he says there's no files, there's files, there's no Epstein files, they're programmed. They can't deviate from the program. This is why when Jeremy Hambly of The Quartering gets called out on his false flagging shit, he doesn't even react to any of it because he's an agent, but it's because they can't deviate from the program, right? They're NPCs. It makes way more sense. It makes way more sense to me if I think of it that way. Like, some of these people might be just vessels for whoever God is to come in and manipulate. I mean, I'm probably wrong about all this, right? But I just see this picture of Trump talking to these big white aliens. They're white. People are going to be pretty mad if they find out that the ultimate pinnacle of humanism is white. But we get the picture of Trump talking to the aliens. We get the Republicans, Democrats fighting the government for the alien files. We get the movie Disclosure, right? Disclosure. I think their gods are coming back, guys. I think their gods are coming back. I really did miss all you guys. I'm going to make some more videos. I want to go out in the wild and do some wild videos, man in the wild videos and shit. I got this little baby. Ugh. Where are you at? The little baby. But, yeah, guys, I missed all y'all. I'm really excited to look at your comments. Peace. That's the video.